I have some of this pea gravel. In today's video, we're going to be getting an exotic predatory fish for this 20-gallon long tank behind me right here. But before we get into the video, only a small percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed. So if you end up enjoying the video, please consider subscribing. It's completely free. You can always change your mind later. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this tank Scape first, and I'll show you the Scape design I have in mind. Okay, so basically, I have some of this pea gravel right here, and this is going to be what's going on the bottom of the tank. Okay, so here's the breakdown of how I scaped this tank, and for those of you who don't care, go to the timestamp on screen, and the timestamp will also be the first thing in the description below. Okay, so as you can see in the video, the first thing I started doing was I took some pea gravel and I washed it off camera, and then I put it right in the tank and almost completely leveled everything. And then I started to push it a little bit towards the back, and the reason I did this was it's a very subtle tip and trick, but it actually gives the tank a little bit of an element of depth. You might not notice it, but it makes it look so much better. Like, you really have to look for it in order to realize it. But yeah, that was what I did right there. So if you guys want to do something similar, or really just any tank scape in general, that is one of my #1 tips. Alright, in this next bit, I was planning to put some sort of like flat rocks on top of the pea gravel to give it a little bit of extra texture, and unfortunately I couldn't find anything like that, so I ended up getting these big rocks here, and I kind of just trial and error. Trial and error is probably one of the best ways to go when you're, especially when you're doing something simple like this, and again, any tankscape in general. So I kind of, what you have to do when you do stuff like this is you have to look at what you have. You know, you gotta get stuff and you gotta look at what you have and see, okay, where could this go? Or, oh, would this fit here better? You know, that kind of thing. So that one little rock thing, I put that in the far right corner because it was like a right angle almost, and it fit pretty well there, and I thought it looked kind of good. And also, again, back to the looking at what you have, with that one I had the little slope part where you can kind of see it go down at an angle, face towards the outside of the tank, like out towards my window. And then on the other one, I put it in there, and I took some pea gravel and filled it in the back little corner there. And then again, I took some more pea gravel and kind of pushed it up against the edge of it to make it look kind of nice, so it's not like some big drop off and whatnot. And then of course, I obviously filled it up with water, because you can't have a fish tank without water. It doesn't really serve the purpose of being a good fish tank then. But yeah, that was just my basic thought process on that. So if you guys want to do something similar, I kind of tried to make it a bit of a flexible design so you can add your own little spin on it and do whatever. But yeah, without further ado, that's how I got this tank set up. And now it is time to go get the gar. Alrighty guys, it is the next day. We're out here, got a bucket, we're getting ready to get the gar. But first, let's take a look at the pond. It's like really dark because of all the leaves and stuff in here. So I don't know how healthy the gar is or all that different stuff. But if you saw from last video, I filmed that literally like 3 days ago, and this pond was crystal clear. But yeah, so it looks like a puddle of tea, but we're gonna see if we can get him. Got some of that water. You literally can't even see in there. Look, like it's black. All right, we got a net now. We're just gonna keep swinging it in here until we find something. Worst comes to worst, we can track down a cast net and just net everything out of the pond. But yeah, we're just gonna keep doing this until we get something. And we're gonna be getting a lot of leaves, that's for sure. Oh, there's the gar. Got him. Alrighty guys, we got the gar. Now it's time to go put it in the tank. See you back home. Alrighty guys, we're back here. We got him getting ready to acclimate. As you can see, he's not looking the greatest. But yeah, I'll see you guys when we're ready to put him in the tank. Alrighty guys, it's finally time. The gar is all acclimated. We got the GoPro rolling. So yeah, we're gonna take him out and put him in there. But Look at that. Beautiful fish. Absolutely disgusting water.
I don't know.
There we go. There's the gar. He's going in. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Look at that. What? That's insane. Oh my gosh. I have a guard in my fish tank. Okay, huge shout out to DIY Ecosystems. Go check him out. First link in the description. He'll be on screen right now. Go check him out. If you like my kind of content, there's a fat chance you're gonna like his. But I forgot to mention, the gar's name is Shadow. Now, the reason I'm not asking for a name is just because it was already named, and I'm just gonna stick with it. Yeah, that's it for the video. Go check out my second channel if you haven't already. Love you all so much. Stay positive, and hopefully I'll see you guys in that next video. Peace out.